The Voice fans livid over wrong winner. The Voice fans are livid over the season 27 winner and wish someone else had won the show. So, who do they believe was robbed, and why are they feeling so strongly about the outcome? Keep reading for more details on what is happening. The Voice fans livid over wrong winner. This season of The Voice was big as OG coach Adam Levine returned home. He and former coach Blake Shelton had a great bromance, which was crushed when Adam exited in 2019. Along with Adam, season 27 saw the return of last season's winning coach Michael Buble and one-time winner John Legend. Plus, Kelsia Ballerini came on for the first time and fans immediately loved her. By the end of the season, 3 coaches had 1 contestant on their team in the finals, while Michael had 2. It was Team Adam with Lucia Flores-Wiseman, Team Legend with Renzo, Team Buble with Adam David and Jaden Cree, and Team Kelsia had Jellen Johnston. In the end, Adam David won it all, with Renzo coming in 3rd and Jellen in 2nd. This was Michael's 2nd win in a row, which was a huge deal for him, especially since he will be back in the fall. Unfortunately, not everyone was happy with the show's outcome. They felt that Renzo was far superior to Adam David in many ways. Adam was also the first instant save contestant to take it all home. After the announcement was made, viewers were not happy at all with what had happened and how Renzo lost. Keep in mind, Renzo was not even in the top 2, so it was not as if Adam directly beat him. Renzo was 3rd, which still rubbed fans the wrong way, with one saying this: Renzo got completely robbed. Renzo should have been the winner of NBC #The Voice. This is totally bogus. Pathetic. Many other sentiments were exactly the same, as they did not think it was fair in the end. Yet, was anyone happy about Adam? Does anyone like Adam? Despite the backlash about Adam David winning The Voice, did anyone have positive things to say about him? Some truly appreciated his talent. From one chair turned to winning the whole thing. Adam got better and better every week. A great comeback story, well deserved for a great overall musician. So happy for Adam David. He is amazing. Congratulations to him and his coach. Michael Buble, you are such a talented artist, you deserved it. I cried tears of joy for you. That did not change the fact that Renzo was a clear fan favorite, and many feel this was completely unfair. Well, America failed again. Renzo was the best from the start, and definitely didn't deserve 3rd place. No freaking way did that dude win. Reno was robbed. Do people not know what good singing sounds like anymore? Think the judges. There are 20 people in my smallest church alone that sing far better than this winner or any of the top 5. In the end, John Legend seemed fairly confident in Renzo's talent and believed he would have a career outside of The Voice. What did you think of Adam winning, and was it fair, or did you want a different outcome? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Another season of The Voice has come and gone, but this time it didn't end with a standing ovation. Instead, it ended with a collective gasp, followed by the fury of thousands of passionate fans. Social media lit up like a Christmas tree moments after the finale aired, and not because people were celebrating. No, The Voice crowned a winner, but according to a large part of its audience, they crowned the wrong one. The shocking upset heard around the internet. In what should have been a triumphant moment, confetti rained down on the announced winner, a contestant who, while talented, wasn't the fan favorite. The camera panned to stunned faces in the crowd, and even more stunned expressions from the other finalists. And within minutes, the backlash began. What show were the judges watching? One fan tweeted in all caps, "This is worse than when they gave the Oscar to the wrong movie," wrote another, referencing the infamous La La Land Moonlight mix-up. The consensus, America, or at least The Voice's voting audience, got it wrong. The fan favorite who deserved the crown. Every season, there's one contestant who doesn't just sing songs, they pour their soul into every note. This season, that contestant was undeniably, insert contestant's name, e.g. Jasmine Rivers. Week after week, Jasmine delivered goosebump-inducing performances. Her haunting rendition of Hallelujah had coaches fighting over her. Her stripped-down version of Adele's Someone Like You made one judge tear up on live TV. Even more than her voice, it was Jasmine's journey that captivated fans. She was a single mom juggling 2 jobs, music being her one escape. Her vulnerability, humility, and unmistakable star power made her a front-runner from the moment she stepped onto the blind audition stage. So when she came in second or worse, third, the backlash was swift and emotional. Twitter meltdown, a digital riot. Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram became battlefields overnight. Jasmine was the voice. What just happened? I'm done with this show. They robbed her in broad daylight. The voice? More like a joke. Ash Justice for Jasmine trended within the hour. On Reddit, fans dissected every moment of the finale. Conspiracy theories popped up, from producers favoring certain contestants for better ratings to voting glitches. Whether valid or not, the outrage was real. A history of controversial outcomes. This isn't the first time The Voice has sparked controversy. Over its many seasons, talented contestants have gone home early while less dynamic performers cruise through. Unlike shows that rely solely on judge decisions so you think you can dance or Top Chef, The Voice puts its fate in the hands of the public, and public taste can be fickle. Sometimes the most technically gifted singer doesn't win. Instead, it's the contestant with the most compelling backstory, the biggest social media following, or dare we say it, the most marketable image. And that formula doesn't always sit well with longtime fans. The judges, supportive or silent. Another source of frustration? The coaches' reactions. While a few expressed shock at the results, most stayed diplomatically quiet. Fans, however, weren't having it. Where is the outrage from the judges? One viewer wrote. Y'all were crying over her last week and now it's crickets? The coach who had mentored Jasmine again, for example, posted a vague congratulatory message on Instagram that fans flooded with comments demanding an explanation. You know she should have won, one user wrote. You were crying during her performance last night. Was it rigged? The million-dollar question. Whenever a result feels off, the R word starts flying. Rigged. Fans began combing through the voting system, asking how votes are counted, why the app crashed for some users, and whether producers have a say in the outcome. NBC, as always, remains tight-lipped. Of course, reality competition shows often walk a thin line between talent and television. Producers aim for drama, emotion, and audience retention. That can sometimes lead to controversial story arcs, surprise eliminations, or, in this case, a winner that feels like a plot twist no one asked for. What the real winner had to say, in a classy, tearful post-show interview, Jasmine, or the fan-favorite equivalent, thanked her fans, her coach, and even congratulated the winner. But there was no denying the disappointment in her eyes. She had been America's sweetheart, and America had seemingly turned its back at the final moment. Still, she ended with grace. This journey has changed my life. I may not have won The Voice, but I found my own voice, and I'm just getting started. Cue the applause, and probably a record deal offer within the next week. The real voice is the one that endures. If there's one silver lining, it's that The Voice doesn't always predict future success. In fact, some of the biggest stars to come out of the show, Morgan Wallen, Melanie Martinez, didn't win. For Jasmine and her loyal fans, this might be just the beginning of a much bigger story. The outrage is justified, but it may also be unnecessary in the long run. If enough fans rally behind her, she could bypass the industry gatekeepers entirely. TikTok, Spotify, and YouTube are powerful tools.